intelligent, but he seemed to be disturbed. So Kerry then called him and asked him what was his problems. Then he told Kerry that he loves education, but he knows that if he goes back home, he will not be able to come back, because he knows that his father will not be able to pay the school fees. Because Odinga was saying that, oh, Gwenda Somo, Yathina de Somo. So then Kerry then eventually adopted him and would keep him in school during the school vacations. And then he would do some menial tasks in school, and that's how he raised money to pay his fees. And then from Maseno, he went to Alliance, from Alliance to Makerere, eventually coming back to Maseno as a teacher. Then he has chronicled all this in his book, Not Yet Uhuru. The thing is, when he resigned from teaching, he came to Kisumu and started a business. First, we were then tiny boys. They first moved into Obunga here. That's where we lived first. Oburu remembers me, I don't remember. And then from there, we migrated to Kaloreni. Our first resident, Kaloreni, was down, facing what was then the cemetery. That is what I remember. We stayed there for a short time, then we moved to upper part of Kaloreni. Our house is facing Ofafa Memorial Hall. That's where we grew up, me and Oburu. And then we were going to school in St. Stephen's Church, where that was our school. But then, some years later, I went to somewhere down there in Nyatike, a home of a certain old man called Ongalumisho. This old man told me an incredible story. He was sitting under a tree, this tree of, how do you call it, chua in Kizungu? Tamarind tree. And when we were sitting there talking to these elders, he told us that in 1948, we sat under this tree. We were addressed by Jaramogi. He had come from Tarime in Tanzania on a bicycle. He had traveled first from Kisumu to Tarime on a bicycle. And then he came back on a bicycle, spent the night there, and then the following day he was addressing people under that tree. Just imagine taking a bicycle today to go to Tanzania, those days. And then that's how he managed to build the business that became Luo Thrift and Trading Corporation. Fast forward, after he became involved in politics and fighting for release of Kenyatta, when Kenya got internal self-government in 1963, the colonial government said Jaramogi cannot be a minister in that government before full independence. So Jaramogi only became a minister in December 1963 for the first time. And then in December 1964, he became a vice president. And May 1966, he resigned from the government. So he was a vice president for only 1.5 years. Does that make somebody a dynasty? Is that dynasty? No! Is that dynasty?
No! No, Baba! No!
I just wanted to give you that short story.
Bring it!
I don't intend to continue beyond that point.
Yeah.
Let me come back now to golf. They say that, I told him that there are several different sports. In my early incarnation, I was a soccer player. I used to play number 11 or number 9.
Yeah.
So, but they say that soccer is a game which is played by gentlemen but watched by thugs. Then, now you come to rugby. Rugby is a game played by thugs but watched by gentlemen. But then now golf is a game played by gentlemen and watched by gentlemen. That's the difference. And that's why this time we decided to honor Jaramogi by sponsoring this tournament here in Kisumu Golf Club. And we are so grateful to all the people who heeded the appeal and made contributions to make this event a success. We want to thank everybody who has worked with us in this journey to remember Jaramogi. It's the 27th year of Jaramogi's anniversary. We are extremely grateful. While I'm at it, the chairman of this club approached me earlier and told me that they want some assistance. I know that there is a petition which is around, and they want to read it. I'm telling me not to read it to me because I'm literate enough, I can read it myself. But I know it told me that this is one of the oldest golf clubs in the country. But this club here is under threat. The land has been eaten by water. As the water has flooded, it has taken a big portion of the ground of the club. As you know, last week I launched the dredging of the port of Kisumu. We are now dredging the port so that bigger ships can come and dock here in Kisumu. We are also extending the length of the port so that you're going to eventually have a 1 kilometer the port. So you can be able to dock about 10 ships at a go. But as they do the dredging, you're going to use some of it to do the filling of where they're going to extend the port. At the same time, I've been requested that some of the silt that they're going to excavate from under the water should be brought here to help to reclaim the land which has been taken away by water, so that we can extend the club land to where it was originally and make this here an 18-hole golf course. So I've taken this message and I'm going with it, and I hope that soon I will be able to come back to you people with good news. It is a challenge. It is a challenge that you've given me, and I take it as part of the BBI challenge. We say BBI, we say Kenya moja. BBI. 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 Thank you very much.
Baba Varocado.